When I moved to Los Angeles, I told myself, you're not just moving to Los Angeles, you're moving to California. Which is why today, I'm driving to Laguna Beach. Oh, and I'm with a friend. Getting dinner and our view is of the ocean, and the only reason we're even here, I don't even know if I want to tell you because it's so absurd how we ended up here.
I think it's worth telling. I had a meeting in Laguna Beach, and like just saying I had a meeting, like I was just expected to come here for the day for a meeting, is really crazy.
Like we were talking about how we lived
too.
like
the meeting was
sewage rats in New York. Having meetings, you know, in some skyscraper on like the 83rd floor. Yeah. And in California.
Let alone a meeting to bond. I would like to remind this is a bonding meeting.
Tyra was like, do you want to drive? And I said, do I? Do I want to spend the day in Laguna Beach?
And she had her own beautiful day without me. I was so jealous. I was like, let's stay the night.
And so what do? We got a hotel, which I'll show you once we get back. But first, the meal. Also, Helen Ann, say hi to the vlog. We miss you.
I miss you so much.
She'll come out here soon. She'll be here soon. This is me living my life. This enchilada, ladies and gentlemen, has filet mignon in it. And this one, lobster. We have a shrimp dish over here, ceviche, which I showed you all speaking to Helen Ann, and then our spicy margs. Happy girls. The sun is starting to set. This is my view from dinner. I literally don't know how. And we're back. Welcome to Hotel Joaquin. Oh my God. It feels amazing.
The vibe of the pool is sick. And in your camera looks like it's like a glow in the dark pool.
I love Laguna.
Laguna in California. We're on a honeymoon. Don't have a husband? Take a honeymoon with your best friend.
From Claudia's pool to Laguna Beach. My real subscribers, my real viewers and followers know how a pool makes me feel. Me and a pool are like this.
Best friends. Lexi and a pool are best friends.
Should we do a synchronized swimming?
And two.
What are you doing?
And three.
Okay, we're gonna go right, left, up, out.
Okay.
Ready?
Here we go. 5,
6, 7, 8. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Okay, let me know. You're right.
I didn't follow Lexi's directions. It looks like I'm a little like sea urchin. Let me tell you a story about how me and this Lexi here fell out.
Let me tell you a story how me and this bitch Lexi fell out. 5, 6, 7, 8. Let me tell you a story about how me and this bitch Lexi fell out.
This is such a good decision we made.
I agree.
We could easily come back here tonight.
And we should.
Yeah.
Hotel Joaquin.
Come back here no damn no.
This is your sign for you and your girls.
Yes.
And even if that's only one.
Staycation.
Take a staycation. Drive an hour away. Stay in a
hotel room.
If you're contemplating it, say let's do it.
Do it. Just do
when
it.
I checked in here, they were like, have you gotten your complimentary cocktail? And I was like, no. Does my guest get one? They're like, of course. And then they're like, do you want tea or coffee or both brought to you in the morning?
Both beach. Let's be modest about how our upbringings were like, we will say we're just now experiencing freedom.
We're like, this is our first taste of financial freedom. We're like, we can afford a nice hotel for one night. Are you fucking kidding? Are you fucking kidding? Of course I'm gonna do this. Dream. My dream for next year is 2 nights.
2 nights.
2 nights in a nice hotel. But for now, 1 night.
On a whim,
I couldn't have done this financially 2 years ago.
broke people should never laugh. Let me tell you, I found Lexi sitting at Earth Cafe with her bandana and her book, and I was like, is this Lexi like now, today, or like in 20 years? But it like looked like a scene out of a movie. Like, I don't know, couldn't you see Lexi just like in a beach town reading, enjoying her life, going to swim all hours of the day?
Oh wait, she did that today. Guys, let's talk about this. Hypothetically, if we're working, if we're freelancing, if we're working remote, we can select what type of climate we want to be in. Like, you can work remote in Maine, or you can work remote in Arizona, you can work remote in California, you can work remote in Virginia, New York, Mexico City, Thailand, London, Spain. These are cities and countries. The point is, I actually lost the point. Something about dreaming, I don't know. This video is brought to you by a sleep and loungewear brand called Equare. They sent me a night dress as well as a pajama set that I wanted to show you. The first one is the one that I have on right now. It's the full slip sling night dress. It's in a size large and in the color black. Also, this dress is inconspicuous enough that I could absolutely get away wearing this out to run an errand. It's incredibly comfortable. I love to wear this not only to sleep, but also just when I'm hanging around my house, when I'm outside on the deck, reading a book, just want to be in something really billowy and soft. The material is really incredible. And the second set that I got is a tad wrinkly because I've been sleeping in it. And it's the lace satin 2-piece cami and short pajama set. I got this in a size extra large. I like to sleep in really big things. I don't like sleeping in anything too tight, so I would recommend sizing up, but that's also a complete personal preference. This one's been incredibly comfortable, and there's something that happens. How do I describe this? You know when you leave the house and you're in a nice outfit and you just have like an extra pep in your step because you've taken, I don't know, dare I say, the extra step, for lack of a better term. That's kind of how sleeping in a 2-piece pajama set feels for me. When I get into bed and I'm in a nice pajama set, I feel like I have my life together. I feel like I'm just a little bit more adult, a little bit more complete. They have a ton of stuff on their site, and if you choose to get anything, maybe even one of the things that I showed you, which I will have linked down below, you can use code LEXI30 to get 30% off your purchase as well as free shipping. I will have all that information in the description box, and thank you so much to Equare for sponsoring today's vlog. Let's get back to it. Good morning, day 2 in Laguna. We had a lovely evening. Would you like any coffee?
No, I don't drink coffee.
Yeah, Tyra drinks coffee once in a blue moon. I drink coffee at least once a day, as of late. Beginning of summer, only matcha. End of summer, 2 cups a day. Don't know what's going on there. Anyone see that splash? Tara has work, so I get to play. She has a meeting, and I haven't figured out what I'm gonna do with my time. I'm either gonna sit by the pool. It's only 9.
I have a meeting until 11. I think pool.
Pool, or they're only 2 blocks from the beach. We're staying at Hotel Joaquin, which is a boutique hotel that one of you recommended, because when we impulsively decided to spend the night, there was one recommendation that I was already given for hotels, so we're like, let's see what's up there. Let me look up some Hotel Joaquin info. Hotel Joaquin is where the surfboard swagger of Montauk meets the beach chic of St. Bart's. It's a small hotel, but it's cute, and I like how cozy it is, and also everything is unplugged, so there's no TV in the room, there's no TV in the living room. They just have record players in every single room that I listened to last night, and you can swap them out with what's in their like communal collection, but there's also like Beach Boys already in our room when we got here, and we fell asleep to Bob Marley. It's incredible. Would 10 out of 10 come back? And you're 2 blocks from the beach, and they provide you with all of the things that you need. Umbrella, chairs, towels. But I think I'm gonna go do the New York Times crossword by the pool. Thank you for coming. I definitely should have given a room tour before we... Yeah, for lack of a better term. Because look, we're slobs. Here's the bathroom. A little toilet room. And then here, we both took baths in here last night. And here's the shower, connected. Great tile. Look at this. Also over here, they have the speakers and the vinyls and the player. We have this big tapestry and a wicker cabinet. This piece of art is too tiny for the wall, but I like it. And then out the window, I actually have not looked. Let me show you the view from the communal area because it's gorgeous. The living room. I love this rug. I've never read this book. Don't know what this game is. Great tour. This is the pool. And these are the trees that I tried to show you last night, and I just doubt that there was any way that you were able to see that in the dark. And up here is the little bar, living room. And then from breakfast, you can see the ocean. Shout out Supergoop. But not as good as Basque, I'll say it.
I haven't used my Basque.
Basque smells so good. You guys are deciding on a...
Crown Affair.
I haven't used Crown Affair. Basque is the best smelling sunscreen I've ever used. But when it comes to sunscreen moisturizer, no one does it better than Supergoop. And that's the SPF. The topic is long COVID. Because in my last vlog, Tyra and I were getting ready for a night out, and then it ended quite abruptly because long COVID kicked in, and we were kind of making a joke of it, but it's actually something that Tyra's been suffering from, and someone commented asking to talk more about it, and I do think it's quite interesting because it's a very new experience.
Yes. I mean, basically what it is just like experiencing COVID symptoms, but and they appear 1 to 2 months after you have COVID, and it can last up to 3 to 6 months.
And you are no longer contagious, you're just experiencing these symptoms.
Yeah, and like the biggest symptoms for me were honestly fatigue, and I did have some nausea, and I mean, I had a whole slew of symptoms. Like I had
shortness of breath.
Shortness of breath. It almost sometimes would feel like, I think, an anxiety attack was coming on at times, like you're having shivers or like the shakes or pins and needles, like things like that, which are probably symptoms of being anxious from a symptom. But the biggest piece of advice I can give you is to take naps throughout the day. Like when you're tired, let yourself be tired, and then when you have energy, use it, because you're basically trying to train your body again to be back to its normal self, because now I'm totally fine.
Yeah, this is reminding me that we wanted to talk about it because she has like weekly meetings with a heart doctor about
to talk
this.
about long COVID.
And that's a little insight. Thank you so much for coming to our talk on Long COVID. I fucking love the vlog.
Here, right here, okay? So we'll talk about these. It's really important for you to follow.
Shout out to Phineas for writing the greatest song about our beloved Claude. Stream it now. We just got readings.
Mona Lisa.
Okay, back to the previous thought. Stream Mona Lisa by Phineas. We just had psychic readings from this woman Lisa at Chakra Shack. And let me tell you, she read us like books. We were in the room together and the things that she was telling Tyra, I'm sitting in the back like,
Like things we talked about 2 seconds ago.
Yeah, things that we were talking about in the car on the way. She was great, and she felt, for how in tune she was, she seemed incredibly level-headed.
Yeah.
And was just like, I'm gonna tell you how it is, which I also didn't tell the vlog about this, but I had my own psychic reading yesterday at the same place with a different intuitive. Also a fabulous reading. Highly recommend. Lisa or Camille. Oh, to be driving around in a convertible.
This is so cute.
I can make my Honda Accord a convertible. You just wait. Sunroof open.
I never want to leave Laguna Beach.
I
It's
love
a bizarre
Laguna
feeling.
Beach. We are on vacation and we didn't plan to be. It's been amazing.
I feel like we're at Disneyland.